Saturday, July the 12th, 2014. My name is Michael Wright, and this is the Weekend Elliottwave video. Just before going forward, please do pause the recording and read over the risk disclaimer. Okay, let's jump right into the markets. As of late, we are in two open positions. Those open positions are the pound dollar shorts, and then at the same time, we are in the Aussie Kiwi longs. Okay, so first, let's look at the pound dollar. Okay, we basically had an add-on for the pound dollar from 1.7155. Okay, now stops there are already at break even, and then the original shorts are from 171.18, so almost near around current price action. So for the pound dollar, reason why we are bearish is not only this 4-hour trend line break, but at the same time you can see a kind of a breakout from this what appears to be a triangle, and now we look for some downside momentum for this pair. Okay, if we open up the time frame for the pound dollar, we see that there is clear daily momentum divergence. Okay, that being said, we look for some movements lower. Could it get down to 166, 164? Indeed it can. We just want to see how the pound dollar does play out. But while we're on the pound, because we are bearish on the pound, let's take a look at some of its counterparts as well. So here is the pound yen. Okay, so pound yen, you can also see divergence as well. Not as clear as the pound dollar, but then watching here is to enter price action breakout. Okay, so we can see a little bit higher won't be bad for those moves. Okay, that's the Aussie dollar here. Let's look at another pound cross, pound CAD. Nothing to really take big notice of. Actually, this won't be bad in terms of A equals C inside move, but a break above would then expose the 161 fib. Okay, and at 161 fib lies at 184.74. This is again the pound CAD. Alright, so we'll see how the pound CAD plays out. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the pound Swiss. Again, nothing really too noteworthy for the pound Swiss. Lots of choppy price action. A steady grind to the top, but still choppy in my opinion. So let's just stick with the pound dollar. I think that's the clearest of the pound crosses thus far. And then meanwhile, we could take a look at the Aussie dollar. Right, a lot of developments here. In my opinion, this is A, B, W, X, Y. Now we have an A move higher. I was looking for this breakout earlier, actually about a couple days ago. Obviously, it came back to the top to what appeared at the time to be a false breakout, but now it's back underwater. As long as that recent high of 94.60 for this Aussie dollar holds, I don't rule out seeing a possible A, B, C before another larger A, larger B, then another larger C wave move higher. That I definitely don't rule out. I wish it was a little bit more clear in terms of holding that downside break. But Aussie dollar is going to be a pair that I just closely monitor for now and see how things develop. All right. Here we have the Aussie yen. Aussie yen. I wouldn't mind. I don't mind this Aussie yen daily. Let's look at the 4 hour. See if things are a little bit clearer in terms of. And then when I say clearer, I mean are respecting some support before the breakout, or even seeing a possible retest before that zone. And yes, we can see it here, right? As we extended that trend line and stops. I would rather see Aussie dollar get a Aussie yen get a little bit higher, give us a retest, and then even a test of this descending trend line, and then I'll look to get short, right? So let's put Aussie yen on the radar. Okay. Yes, I really do like that setup. Okay. Um, so let's keep this on the radar for shorts. A possible long only on only if it actually comes to test this area, rejects it, and then breaks out. Then a possible long on that breakout. But until then, the downside bias for the Aussie yen is intact. Meanwhile, here we have the Kiwi yen. So in case that the Aussie yen really doesn't pull higher to retest that resistance zone, then what we can do is get on board with the Kiwi yen on a clear 4 hour breakout to the downside. Stops above this resistance zone, and then targets. Let's open this up. Targets, I'll tell you shortly. We want to see how this top edge was held. Open up to the daily time frame. Okay, so interesting how this top edge was held, but here you go again, momentum divergence. So these are all calling for a reversal for the Aussie and Kiwi yen. So again, I will be looking for a 4 hour break and close below this trend line, which is now at 89.10. Stops above there, and then targets look for below 86. So I'll call it out if it happens. I'll tell you guys exactly my stop and target, and we'll go ahead and update you guys as such. All right, so that's the game plan for now. As things develop, I will send it out across the board: email, Skype, chat room, etc. And I'll take it from there. Alright guys, I want to thank you all for watching the weekend Elliottwave video. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me on Skype at wtcg.mike, or you can email us at trade@eyingNZD.com. Cheers and good luck trading.